Our police doesn't beat people for being different colors. Think about that. And that's because we pay high taxes. As a person who really doesn't like Finland. Yeah, this is why Finland sucks. 5 reasons you should not move to Finland. Okay, let's see. Like, I think I'm the perfect person to evaluate if this is like good advice or if this is bad advice. Right?
Well, normally on this channel we talk about the
Here we go.
positive parts about living, studying, and building your career in Finland. In this video, we are going to take a different turn and go through 5 reasons why you should not move to Finland. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If this is the first time we are meeting, my name is Oliver, and I'm a master's student in economics at Aalto University in Finland. And on this channel, we talk about education and early career development, specifically here in Finland. So if you are new here, do consider subscribing.
All right.
All right, so let's jump right
Number
into
one.
it.
Let's see.
The first reason why you should not move to Finland is the fact that ours is one of the most expensive countries in Europe. Everything from your rent to groceries to alcohol is expensive compared to many other countries.
Okay. Is that a reason not to move here? Isn't that like you would have to argue what you get with your money? Like, yeah, Finland is really expensive to live, but our wages are also quite high. So I don't see that being a bad thing, in my opinion. Yeah. We are really expensive, like groceries and alcohol and things. It's really expensive compared to other European countries. But the value of what you get in return is like one of the safest places to live, one of the nicest places to live because you can be by yourself, and also one of the best places to live, in my opinion. Yeah, that's true. Like my wife, you don't hear it because my mic doesn't pick it up that far away. With this evaluation, Norway would be a really bad place to live, but it's not.
And you will most likely be shocked by the local prices, especially if you come from outside of Europe.
Yeah,
so
that's
not
true.
only are most goods imported to Finland, raising consumer prices, but most importantly, prices are impacted by...
That's not the reason why the goods are expensive. The reason why the goods are expensive in, for example, grocery stores, even though they are brought from abroad, is because of our duopoly, which is basically a monopoly of 2 of the biggest like shopping lines in Finland, and they are pumping the prices up because they don't have any competition. So the competition in the market isn't fair. So
the high value added taxes or VAT.
That's true. We have
Finland
24.
has a relatively
Yeah.
high VAT that is added.
We have different kinds of VAT. We don't have one standard VAT. That's like, I think this guy, even though he's studying in Aalto University, he's really like nitpicking and telling half-truths here. We have different VATs for everything.
And with a general VAT of 24%, Finland ranks high even in European standards, with only 4 countries using a higher percentage. In addition to the high VAT, some specific product categories have also been imposed additional excise taxes that raise their price even more.
That's
These
true.
products include things like alcohol, tobacco, and soft drinks.
Yeah, everything that's bad for you has also an excitation tax. So Finland cares about their citizens, so they want to limit the amount you can get the things that are gonna hurt you. I don't see that as a bad thing.
Also, in addition to the high living costs, something that you should also take into account if you are looking to study in Finland is that Finnish universities have relatively high annual tuition fees for people who come from outside the European Union.
Yeah,
However,
that's true.
It is also good to know that
But the quality of like our universities is way higher than almost any other place in the world. So that's why we rank almost every single year that education is ranked, we are in the top 5 because, well, let's face it, we do it well.
Universities also.
Okay.
The second reason why you should not move to Finland is because of the high personal income taxation.
All right.
Finland uses a progressive tax system, meaning that
the more you make, the more taxes you pay. That's how it goes.
Your salary, the higher
which is a good
your
thing.
Overall tax rate as well. So the exact tax percentage you need to pay will depend on many different factors like your type of income, like capital gains. If you earn 30,000 euros per year, you are taxed at around 23% with a marginal tax rate of 36%. An income.
This is how we keep our society going. Like, this is why Finland is a great place to live, is because people are willing to pay high taxes.
Because even though we have very high tax rates, we actually get quite a bit for our money.
Yeah, that's true.
Public healthcare that is free at the point of service.
Yeah, even if you're a foreigner and you're just in a vacation in Finland, you get free healthcare, so win-win.
Free daycare and education all the way up to master's level study. Move to Finland is the unfortunate fact that it can be difficult for international.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this because this is like really polarizing. Yes, it can be difficult to find a job if you're a foreigner, but at the moment the job market is flooded with job offerings for basically non-native Finns. So yeah, it depends on the time you're looking for a job, but it's not hard to find jobs where the requirement is like you speak Swedish, English, German, even Arabic. Like, we have a lot of them. You may need to move to a different city, but there's a lot of jobs with like that a person that's from abroad can do. So this is like really biased. It's like, yeah, okay, he's taking this route.
This is a simplification, and these do not apply that find the early stages of worse. No, I don't know what to say. So yeah, there has been a lot of talk and the university.
Yeah, there is a stigma. There is like companies that don't hire people who've come from Arabic countries because of their prejudices and their phobias. But that doesn't apply to all. If your name sounds European, Asian, like Far Asian, like China or Japan or Thailand or any of those, or Western, like Bill Smith, for example, that I just pull out of my ass, you would get a job more easily than, for example, Matti Meikäläinen, because of also the same thing, prejudices and stereotypes. So that's a double-edged sword. Like, only only certain named persons, the name actually is something that is going to help you from getting a job, and certain cases your name is actually an advantage that will help you get a job.
Unfortunately, access to even more valuable content.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue. The next reason why you should really consider extremely difficult to learn.
Yeah, so Finnish is really hard to learn. I think it's one of the world's most difficult languages to learn. If you're a Westerner, if you're Eastern, for example, from again Japan or China or Thailand, it's actually more easy to learn Finnish than, for example, an English person or a German. Because of the pronunciation of our words, they are pretty similar to like how Japanese and Chinese use the I O. So
to do well here, to be honest, speaking
Finland has,
as in many other European. Anyways, the next reason not to move to Finland is, as in many other European countries, Finland is well known for the stupid amount of red tape that you have to go through in order to do, well, anything.
That's true. Like that's actually the only point I agree with this guy. 100%. Like, Finland is the country of stupid laws that makes your life fucking harder. If I want to build a small cottage on my lawn, on my yard that I own, it would probably take a half a year for me to get even a person to see if it fits the permit, and that doesn't even say that I'm gonna get a permit for building that again to my property. Then it's gonna take a couple of months, and then maybe I will get the permit, or I will get a decline of permits, and I have to like dispute that if I want to. But they don't go anywhere. So that's just one example, and think about that. That's like I want to build, let's say, a cottage where my children can play to my yard. I don't know, like let's say 10 cubic meters. Something like that, and it's quite large. Okay, 10 cubic meters. Let's keep it that way. And I could do it by myself, but there's like 60 fucking million different papers I need to fill, different forms, different people. The bureaucracy is like crazy. Like Finland is notorious for that, and that's like complete ass. I think this list is stupid. Like, Finland is very expensive country to live. Yeah, it is. But then again, you get a lot for your money. Finland has very high taxes. Yeah, but again, people are willing to pay taxes because it's gonna give them the things that are thought to be a given in Finland, which is like free healthcare, free education, etc. One of the best police in the world. Our police doesn't beat people for being different colors. Think about that. And that's because we pay high taxes. If the United States paid like 30% taxes and had the social construction of England or Finland, maybe their police wouldn't beat minorities the same. Like, we have great benefits for paying high taxes. That's not a fault. This guy is Finnish. He should know this. Finding a job as foreigner can be difficult. Yeah, if you come from a certain place of the world. Other places, it's actually an advantage to be a foreigner in the job market. But if you're Middle Eastern, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. If you're Middle Eastern or African, it's fucking almost. It's made to be really hard for you for some reason. I don't understand. I wouldn't do that for myself. I own a company, and if we ever hire people, we won't be prejudiced against like people from Middle East or Africa, because why the fuck? That's just a name. That's stupid. You're limiting yourself automatically. But then again, if your name is fucking Steven Smith, and you're up against me, whose name is Ilmari, Steven Smith is gonna get the job. Because that name rings a certain bell to our, you could call them racist, like company leaders. What was the next argument? Finnish language is, that's actually true. Finnish language is really difficult to learn. I don't address it because we use a lot of that sounds like gibberish to most of the people, but that's like A, E, I, O, U, U, Y, N, which are like, what the fuck are A and Those are mostly like noises people make when they are thinking. But those are actually letters in our alphabet, so we use them. Äiti, for example, which is mother, it has an A. Tämä, which is this, like tämä puhelin, this phone. So yeah, there's a lot to learn. And then there's the notorious kuusi, which all mean different thing. Finland is a stupid, and the bureaucracy thing is like true, yeah. It's really hard to make anything in Finland because you need to file 100,000 letters to the county, and even that won't probably give you a permit to do anything. So yeah, overall, I wouldn't call this list why Finland sucks. I would call this like the 5 things about Finland that is actually pretty obvious, and these shouldn't make you not move to Finland. That's my take. It was a good video. Thanks, Ayaya. I'm gonna make it custom that I'm gonna put my Discord link. Where the fuck is there's the camera, so I'm gonna point there somewhere. I'm gonna put my Discord link to my videos as description, so you can come and post videos and clips or something, and I'm gonna watch them and give my 2 cents like this. So yeah, this was fun.